Yes. Yes, there is. Hello YouTube, and welcome to this new channel all about Star Trek Fleet Command. This couldn't have come at a better time. With a new season of Discovery coming out, as well as a new Picard series, it has never been a better time to be a Star Trek fan. Star Trek Fleet Command is about becoming the most powerful commander out there in the Star Trek universe. You'll have lots of people competing against you, and to get to this goal, the main things you'll be doing is building and upgrading your station to generate resources, constructing powerful new ships to explore new battle in the galaxy, plus recruit famous officers such as Kirk and Spock to command your ships. There are so many missions in so little time. So, let's begin. Alright, let's bring up Galaxy View here. Let's have a look here. This is a map of how each system is connected. You can send your ships to other systems, but some will be out of range. This means, of course, you'll eventually have to upgrade your ship and its warp capabilities. So, let's go to System View. Now, I've moved systems twice since the game began. However, you'll probably start off with a level 1 to 2 system. Anyway, we'll get more into that as the time goes on. Here is the station exterior. Now, look at this. Isn't this fantastic? You can see the dry docks here. You can see so many other cool things here. It's just fantastic. And of course, with your ships and defenses, it's just, this is absolutely crazy. The graphics are phenomenal for the iPhone and Android, of course. And then when we click on the station on the interior, here you'll find the main resources which you'll use to build your ships and dominate the galaxy, pretty much. So you'll use these to get resources, of course. And of course, right here is where you'll build your new starship. And of course, there are many starships to choose from, and as time goes on, you'll be able to build more and more, and we'll get more into that as the game goes on. Okay, let me go over some of the resources in the game. You'll need these to build starships, buildings, and of course, advance your technology. There are many types of resources out there, but to start, I'll be going over the basic 3. It's a huge galaxy with lots of resources, but as time goes on, here's the catch. Many more players will be joining, and it'll be harder and harder to get resources. It's a huge fight out there over resources, but as you advance, it shouldn't be too hard for you. Okay, we have something called Parsteel, as you can see here. Parsteel was first, I believe, in the next generation with Data. He bent it during a formal hearing to determine his sentence. I think that's where we first saw it anyway. This is probably one of the most common resources in the game, and there's lots of mines as well as generators on your space station. Let's have a look here. Here's the Parsteel. So as you can see, my warehouse is full. I cannot collect any more Parsteel. It is, yes, again, one of the most common resources in the game. And as you go on, you'll be able to mine it eventually. So here we have a Parsteel mine, which is pretty close to my home world. And of course, no one's mining it because everyone has it, basically. So yeah, there's lots of Parsteel mines to mine at. Some of the lower players will be mining Parsteel, but right now it's not a priority for me. And I'll be focusing on something called Tritanium. Okay, first of all, I just want to say that the graphics on this game, for a mobile game, are fantastic. Just look at this. I'm at the center of a system, a star system, and there's debris everywhere. There's a star in the center, and it's just fantastic, really. This game is phenomenal, and I'm sure it's going to get more popular over time. So, who loves something more than diamonds? Well, Star Trek fans do, and they're after something called Tritanium. Now, you'll eventually get Tritanium generators on your space station, but there are mines out there to mine it. And when I say this, there are very few of them. So few, in fact, that players have been killing each other over it. So, Tritanium was known to be 21.4 times as hard as diamond, as they say. The tritanium alloy is a widely used construction material, especially in this game. So here we can see it in the green, and I don't have a lot of it, to be honest. It's very hard to mine tritanium, because when you mine, you can get attacked by other players, which is a problem. So yeah, I mean, tritanium, let's have a look here. If I zoom out, here is a tritanium mine. It's currently being mined by a player. You can see that there are other players close nearby, and they're probably waiting to mine it or to kill the other player. But you know, who knows? Like, maybe another player will come along and they'll just kill this player and take the tritanium. So it's a rough world out here. But actually, here's a tritanium mine, which is it's been mined out. So, yep, tritanium is a very, very hard resource to get in this game. The third resource you're likely to encounter is dilithium. This crystalline material is mostly used to advance your technology in the game. However, in the ST universe, it is used to power up warp cores. Like Parsteel and Tritanium, you'll eventually be able to make it in your space station, but for now, we have to mine it. I cannot stress enough how much you'll need dilithium. It's very important to advance your tech tree, and of course for other things. So, here it is. It's very blue, and it's very good. It's most commonly found in harder star systems like this one, and I'm constantly being destroyed when I mine it. That's the game, folks. So here I am mining it, and I'll probably be destroyed soon. And you can see other players mining it here and here, much higher level, of course. And yeah, it's very, very hard resource to come by, but when you do find systems like this one, the D-bond system, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, yeah, it's great. It's a great resource to get. So I hope that I've shown you some insight into Star Trek Fleet Command, and I hope you all play it. Right now the game is in beta mode, and there are some glitches, but that's to be expected. Next time, I'll be going over alliances and what they mean to your game. Stay tuned and keep watching. If you have any game tips, please leave them in the comments below.